Welcome back to Gyrodynamics. Okay, so I've talked about my collection philosophy, so let's go ahead and start talking about these spoilers that we have here. All right, let's see. We are going to start with Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. This is a good card to have in the set. I'm excited about some of the reprints or some of the variations of this card. Let's see here. It looks like we are getting this one right here. We also have, I'm actually surprised it's not showing up here, the full art version. There's a textured version of this card. So I believe I have this Eternal Masters or the Ultimate Masters copy of this card. So I already have a copy of this card, but if I get one of the variations, the full art or the foil etch, I really like foil etch. So if I get a foil etch version, even just a foil version, because I don't think I have a foil version of this card, I will replace my Ultimate Masters version with the new version. So that'll be my new variant for this card, and then the prior card that I have I can sell or trade. I'm excited for this one. I think this was a decent reprint too, not just a variant. I know we've had a couple of reprints of it in Modern Masters and the list, and Ultimate Masters, and now we have it in Double Masters 2022. So it hasn't been reprinted too many times. I think this is a good reprint, but this isn't one of the cards that I would say absolutely needed the reprint. But I'm happy to see it, and I'm looking forward to the variants that I could possibly pull with this. All right, so the next card is Lilia, the Last Hope. I love this card, by the way. I know a lot of people probably wanted the other Lilia of the Veil, but we get that one semi-often. These are the different variants that I've seen for Lilia, the Last Hope. Okay, so let's talk about this card a little bit. I actually own multiple versions. One, I have the regular set version from, it was... what was it? Eldritch Moon. There we go. So I have this version from Eldritch Moon. I also have, I don't have a list version. I have the version from this Mythic Edition, Guilds of Ravnica. So I have this one. And then I have the Lilia, the Last Hope from the San Diego Comic-Con 2016. I actually have this full set of cards. And so I would probably keep this version of it just to keep that whole set, but I really do like the foil etch, so I'm gonna have a tough choice on this one. I actually really like the art on the full art, so if I pull either one of those, then it would still be a tough choice. If I pull the texture one, it's not going to be a tough choice. I will probably stick with the textured one, although selling it is definitely an option too. I look forward to selling this one. I really do like the art and full art, but I am almost sure that I will end up selling this card. Even though I do have this full set also, I definitely think I will be selling these when I start selling or trading my collection, and I will stick with the zombie ones. Don't hold me to it. That could change. I'll let you guys know depending on what I pull. But yeah, Lilia of the Last Hope has had quite a few reprints. It's not a terrible reprint. A lot of people want this card. It'll be good. Maybe Pioneer uses it quite a bit. But anyways, I think this is more of another variant card, more so than a needed reprint. All right. Ren and Six. This is a needed reprint. Ren and Six, I believe, was only in, let's look at it here. I have it set up here. So we had Ren and Six in the original Modern Horizons. We had a list version of Ren and Six, if I remember correctly. Where'd it go? Didn't we? The list right over here. Okay, so we have the list, we have Modern Horizons, and that's been it. And the card was getting pretty high in value, which I was okay with because I own, I think it's 3 copies of it right now. And I was looking to move a couple of them. So, didn't move them before the price started going down. But that's okay. I'm excited for everybody that is going to be able to get more affordable copies of the card. And hopefully, I pull one of the variants because I really do like both of the variants. The foil etch, well, technically three different variants, right? There's I don't own a foil copy, so technically four, right? So a regular version of the card, Double Masters foil. Then there is the foil etch, which I think is my preferred one. I think of all the versions, foil etch would be my preferred one. Then the full art is pretty nice, so I could definitely be happy pulling one of these, especially if it's a foil version. And then that textured version, so nice. I really am excited to see if I can pull any of the textured cards. Probably won't, but it would be really, really exciting if I did. But I'd be hard pressed not to sell them because they are worth well above their station. They're worth well above their station. But anyways, I'm excited to pull a variant of this card, but if I don't, I have a regular version from Modern Horizons. I'm happy to have that. All right, moving on to the next one. Oh, let's close this. Next card, Bring to Light. Bring to Light let's look at it. I think there's just the one print, right? Was it in the list? No, it was not. So there is the regular version of it, the pre-release card version of it, now the foil etch, and the Double Masters printing. It wasn't an expensive card, so in that sense, it didn't really need a reprint. There's plenty of Battle for Zendikar out there. Lots of it was opened, including by me. And so you didn't really need it, but as far as when you're talking about how many times it's been reprinted, it hasn't. So, it's one of those cards that's never had a reprint. It didn't necessarily need it, but it's good to have a reprint out there. On top of that, I'm looking forward to getting that foil etch version. I'm not sure if or when I will use that, but I would definitely pick the foil etch version as the version that I keep in my collection. But I could also just end up going out and buying it. Now's a good time to actually talk about that. This is sitting at $40 on this screen right here. It is not going to be a $40 card, so keep that in mind. We will talk about this more with the legendary cards that are in foil etch. Obviously you don't want to pre-order this at $40. It's going to drop down to, I think it'll probably drop down to below this $10 market price. But I could buy that as a single. I kind of hope I don't pull it, and then I can go out and get it as a single if I want. So keep that in mind when you're looking at buying these. Wait, don't buy them now. A lot of the foil etch versions are going to drop in price, and that'll be a good time to pick it up if you needed a copy or you want that foil etch version. All right, let's go on to the next one. The last one in this section is Weathered Wayfarer. I'm going to leave it on this screen for a little bit. So the Weathered Wayfarer that is shown here is a promo. I think I'm getting that because I bought the box. I think it comes with I think it's like the bio box, but it says release. So it's a release promo. I don't know if you have to play in an event release weekend to be able to get this promo, or if it's a bio box promo. I'm not 100% sure about that. This art would be cool, but here's the thing. This is like the first reprint other than, okay, so there's a mystery booster reprint of this card. But other than the mystery booster reprint, this is the first reprint of the card since 9th edition. It was originally printed in Onslaught. So, one reprint in 9th edition, one reprint in the mystery booster. This is a good, solid reprint. It's a card that gets played. It's good to see this out in the wild. I'm sure a lot of people are really excited to have access to it. I don't need it. I have the Onslaught version, and I will probably stick with the Onslaught version. One of my collection philosophies is I like the older versions of the card. It reminds me of when I first started playing Magic, and it's a good, what's the word when when it's something that just brings you back, right? And of course the word's popping out of my head right now, but anyways, sentimental, there we go. It's a sentimental thing for me. So I would probably keep playing with the Onslaught version. Also, I think I'm going to be getting the full set of Onslaught. I'm not 100% sure about that. I think that's where the fetches are, and I don't think I have the fetches, and it's not worth it to pick up the fetches. Anyways, if that's the case, I won't get the whole collection. But it's good to have the older cards for me anyways. But that foil etch version looks really nice, and the promo would be really nice. So we shall see how that goes. Okay, so I'm going to close these windows out because we have finished up that section. Let me see how much time is on this video real quick. We are sitting at 10 minutes. I'm going to stop this video right here. My next video will be going over these cards that are on the screen. I'm going to keep these videos, try to keep them between 10 and 15 minutes and just kind of spread them out, and you guys can watch them in smaller doses. I prefer that in the way that I watch videos. There are some videos that I'll watch that are like hour-long videos, but for the most part, I like watching the 10 to 15-minute videos. I usually watch videos in the order of shortest video to the longest, and then I just knock out more videos that way. Usually, I just have them playing while I'm working or whatever it is that I'm doing, and if I'm cleaning or whatever, just have the videos going in the background. And I prefer the shorter videos. So hopefully, and it looks like I'm getting more views. Someone in the comments said that the algorithm has blessed me, and so I've been getting more views on my videos. I really appreciate that to everybody who's been watching my videos. Anybody who is subscribed, I've added about 10 to 15 subscribers. I really appreciate you subscribing, liking my videos, commenting, and just watching as many of the videos, getting more views out there. I really do appreciate that. That has stopped me from doing some other types of videos that maybe wouldn't be to everybody's liking. And so we'll see how these videos go with the doing spoilers and then opening up some double masters. Hopefully that gets everybody really excited as well. Anyways, I really appreciate you all. I hope you guys have a good day. I'm going to move right into the next video, and I think I may upload them both tomorrow. If not, I'll stagger them throughout the weekend and through the rest of next week, so that you can watch them kind of without having a bunch of videos to watch at one time. All right, everybody, take care. Have a good day.